Today, I'm going to be sharing 3 songwriting tips for rappers that's guaranteed to speed up your workflow. Before I knew these hip-hop songwriting techniques, I wasted countless hours doing unnecessary double work that could have been completely avoided had I known these simple but very powerful techniques I'm about to show you. My first tip may seem like an obvious one to some of you seasoned rappers out there, but don't let its simplicity fool you. There's a little twist to it coming up here in just a moment, so pay attention. My first tip is to write to an instrumental. This will ensure that you're structuring your lyrics to the beats of the instrumental correctly, and it's also going to help ensure you have a good rap flow and that all your rhymes line up in time with each other very well. If you don't do this and you're not writing to some type of internal tempo, then your lyrics won't fit any instrumental, and you're going to have to go back and rework your lyrics to make them fit whatever instrumental that you decide to rap over. Now, if you've already made this mistake, don't worry. I've already done a video that will show you how to take lyrics that you wrote without an instrumental and make it fit an instrumental, and I'll post it in the link in the video description below. However, if you don't have an instrumental yet to write to, don't worry, calm down. All you gotta do is just use a free metronome. Just search Google for metronome, and Google's metronome should pop up. Now just set the tempo between 85 to 95 if you like rapping to East Coast, like boom bap type beats. If you like trap style instrumentals, then set the tempo to around 55 to 75, and you should be good to go. Now here's the twist. My second tip is while you're writing your lyrics to an instrumental or metronome, then periodically cut it off and continue writing your lyrics without it for the following 2 reasons. 1, it gives your ears a break and it prevents you from getting burnt out and getting tired of hearing the same instrumental over and over and over again, which can cause you to lose inspiration and which can hurt your momentum during the songwriting process. And number 2, it will force you to primarily focus on your lyrics and what you're really wanting to say and express. Rap is RAP, rhythm and poetry. And sometimes when you're writing to an instrumental, you focus way too much on your rap flow and you lose focus of what you're really trying to say. And this will help you keep that balance of rhythm and poetry. And also, I just find it to be refreshing to write in silence, so you can just focus on what it is that you're trying to say and how you can word it and express it, or how you can change the phrasing around and stuff that has nothing to do necessarily with the flow, just more the written side, the poetic side of things. And my third tip is once you've begun writing your verse, periodically go back and rap a couple of bars before the section that you're currently writing. And this will ensure that the bars that you're currently writing does not clash with the bars that you've already written. For an example, sometimes when we're writing our verses, we forget where the last syllable of the previous bar lands, and we end up placing a syllable from the current bar we're working on in that same location. This is why I like recording a rough draft of my vocals in a DAW while I'm songwriting, so that I can easily track how everything is connecting together. That way I don't have to keep rapping stuff over and over again to see how everything connects. Also, be mindful of what comes after the bar that you're currently writing. Now, I know you're probably wondering, Cole, how in the world can I know what comes after the bar I'm currently writing if I haven't written that bar yet? Well, as writers, we don't always write in a linear direction, meaning from beginning to end or from left to right. Sometimes we do things in reverse. We will write from ending to beginning or from right to left. For an example, if you come up with a really good punchline, you may decide to place it on the 4th bar of a quadrant, and then you may go back and write the 3 bars leading into it so that you set that punchline up. This is a common writing technique rappers use to create punchlines. Or if you're working on the last 4 bars of your verse, it helps to jump ahead and listen to the hook to ensure that you end your verse in a way that transitions into the hook smoothly. This is also one of the reasons that I commonly recommend people to write their hooks before they write their verses. Hooks are typically repeated 2 to 3 times throughout the entire song. So if you go ahead and knock out that hook first, then you've almost knocked out half of the entire song, which gives you a lot of momentum. And this also allows you to look ahead while you're writing your verses so that you know what your verses are leading into, which is the hook, and it helps you better finish your verses in a way that transitions into the hook smoothly. And if you wish to learn even more awesome songwriting techniques, then make sure that you check out my video on how to begin writing a rap song. And I'm curious to know, have you ever used any of these techniques before? And if so, which ones? And is there a songwriting technique that you like to use that I didn't discuss in today's video? Let me know in the comments section below. My name is Cole Mize with ColeMizeStudios.com, where I strive to make you a better rapper now. And if you're trying to perfect your rap skills, make sure that you get yourself a free copy of my ebook, The #1 Fundamental to Rapping, via the link in the video's description below, and subscribe to this channel for more straight to the point, no BS, how to rap video tutorials just like this one. And always remember, when it comes to rapping, there's no rules, there's only techniques. Peace. Hey man, you see that subscribe button right there? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh, and don't forget the bell icon. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Hey, I know you see that like button, right? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. And look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, today I'm gonna kill it, kill it.